ano.
Di ba?
Friend!
I think it's gonna be.
Yes, sir. Sir has a question.
Sir! Hi, good afternoon. This is Ted Claudio from WhatsApp.ph. So, tanong ko lang, ano yung marirecommend yung graphics cards and configuration for like something like 4K editing?
Boss ma, first, nag-render ka ng 4K videos, I think that's kind of spot.
Well, other guideline mo lang, usually if you're doing 4K videos, you would want the most memory. Common misconception would be to buy yung, bumuli ka ng video card kasi video editing, that's actually not true. You would want to buy the most memory and then the CPU for the actual rendering. Display memory, of course, for the video, for of course, your effects, and then yung visual presentation like what if the monitor or something like that. But definitely it helps. Right now, kasi we have Nvidia acceleration. If you're using Adobe, DaVinci and so on, I think even video editors will also support hardware acceleration to Nvidia GPUs. So definitely yun yung ano. Of course, again, with that guideline, with CPU, with GPU, our partners would have something to recommend with that configuration.
Thank you, Boss Matt. I'd just like to add, we have our studio drivers complementing our GPU technologies. So studio drivers really works with the creative suites or the creative apps, enhancing and improving the performance that you get. So with that, you could render faster and get better AI resolutions and refresh rate. So with that, it really depends on what creative app you use. So with that, mga 4K, mga dapat mga RTX 3080 and above that will recommend for that.
Will that be all, sir?
Just a follow-up question na lang. Like for example, I want to start into game streaming. So ano yung pinaka-budget na configuration na marirecommend nyo para sa mga gaming live streamers?
For PC Express? Yes.
Yeah, so in terms of game streaming, dalawa kailangan natin isipin. Una-una, would you be going for a laptop setup? Or are you gonna go for a desktop PC setup? No? So for a desktop PC setup, what we do have, or what we actually recommend is you start off with Nvidia GeForce RTX PCs. Any of the Nvidia GeForce RTX PCs that we offer, of course, this is being powered by the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3060. Mas maganda na doon ka na nagsastart because yes, capable, the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3050 is capable. One of the biggest drawback of using the entry level na pinakabago doon is if you plan to stream and game at the same time, medyo kapos. Diba? So you wanna go at least on the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3060. Then important doon would be of course your memory. 16 gigabytes of RAM ka, minimum na yan ngayon, no? Kasi you're gaming and streaming at the same time. So in terms of the offering that we have, no? On the PC itself, we do have, as I mentioned, as low as 50,000 pesos. Dadagdag ka ng extra memory dyan. We have your cameras and probably a good microphone, a good headset. Enough to say probably at the start of around 65 to 70K, you can already start. But that's only the PC and the camera. Wala pa yung monitor. Monitor setups will probably, you need two monitors, minimum two monitors. If you're doing one PC setup with game streaming, so that would probably bump it up all the way to around 85 to 90,000.
Yeah, just to add to that. Yeah, just to add to that, with an RTX 30 series, you get your broadcast, which you could make it your home studio already, enhancing your live streams, your video calls, your voice with AI technologies. So that's the benefit that you get with an RTX 30 series based rig or desktop. Thank you.
How about PC Worx?
PC Worx. Any thoughts about your offering sa mga nagsa-start pala mag-stream? Go,
Yes,
Chan.
yes. Okay, so I will give the mic to our tech, sales tech. Yes, yes.
Good afternoon, my name is Daniel Nasayo. Tech sales sa PC Worx, sa SM na SM. So sa mga nagsisimula pa lang po sa mag-stream, siguro mararecommend ko sa inyo is like Pag sa GPU, probably mga 3060 probably. Tsaka yung i5 natin na 12 gen, mga ganun, 16 gig na rin yung RAM. Much better kung naka-infinity na rin po kayo kahit sabihin natin mga 512 gig, tapos mga 2 terabytes ng mga HDD. 4 stars. Pero upgradable naman po yun. Pwede ka mag-3070, magkaroon ka pa. Depende na lang po sa needs nyo kung kailangan nyo po mag
Yeah, if I may add also, sir, depende sa stream mong game. If you want to stream games like this, alright, then 30 series, definitely ray tracing, DLSS, all the bells and whistles. Also, esports streamer, it's another kind of game, alright? You can do a bit with, you know, the lower cards, but definitely when you need to create, you need to also do vlogs, you also need to do your highlights, edit na rin. And the RTX 3060 above, sir. Yeah, that would be the best starting point.
Maybe you want to share then yung NVENC natin?
Yung NVENC encoder, yes, it's an optimized encoder sa mga like sa OBS. Yun yung nagbibigay ng GPU acceleration compared, let's say, pwede ka maglaro, pwede ka mag-stream, wala kang video card, pero wala ka rin encoder na optimized. And Nvidia encoder, and it helps you get yung communication mo with your streams and with sa servers, saan man yan, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Kumu, wherever, TikTok, you want to stream, then you got your encoder na talagang it gives you a better communication with kung ano man yung gusto mong i-stream. Papunta dun sa kung saan mo gusto mong ibato yung gusto mong i-stream. So that's it, sir. Hope you answered, we answered your question. Any other questions from our friends from the media? Sir, could you introduce yourself and what ano pong organization?
Hi, my name is Rocky Disco from Techinformations.info. My questions are focused on Mr. Jerome Martial from PC Worx and PC Express. Jerome, this is kind of powerful enough already, but are we expecting more developments in terms of the technology and power of our processors in probably say 2 to 3 years? Are we expecting any other improvements or updates or upgrades from every quarter?
Yeah, in technology, we really improve the technology and also improve the efficiency, power efficiency of our graphics card processing units. Currently, we have the RTX 30 series. It provides you real-time ray tracing, artificial intelligence technologies. We have other values for esports. We have reflex that lowers the latency for AAA games or any other games. We have deep learning super sampling or DLSS, which it improves the quality of the image. For gaming laptops, we have MaxQ. It provides you with thin, light, faster, and quieter gaming laptops. So the RTX platform have a lot of technologies to offer for both desktops, laptops, for gamers and creators as well with our studio drivers. So yeah, I'd like to pass it on to
my next question is for PC Worx and PC Express. Actually, the proliferation of many online sellers have boosted the stock in terms of sales. How has this affected your sales, and what are you going to do about it? Are you offering better priced products, better performing products, if I may add? How is it affected? Because pandemic also spawned many other sellers who most likely offer lower quality products compared to what you offer. Thank you.
Okay, so siguro ako na mauna, no? So I'm Jesse from PC Express. So in terms of what happened for the past 2 years, we do know na nagkaroon ng transition, not just the Philippines but ang buong mundo. But in the Philippine market, we do know that tech or IT has played a very important role for the past 2 years. Yes, the demand has grown, and actually the usage model, nag-start na ang Filipinos to accept the online version of almost everything, no? From schooling, from work, webinars natin, conferences, especially the world of gaming. Nandyan yan. Now, as a seller, as a retailer, actually, PC Express and PC Worx, both have been working with Nvidia to ensure that we actually have good quality products before we actually sell it or before we actually recommend it, being partners of Nvidia, and we do both sell in Lazada and Shopee. So alam natin, for the past 2 years, lahat tayo nagla-Lazada, nagsha-Shopee, nag-default na natin yan. Even the stores, the retail stores natin, we've seen na ngayon pa lang bumabalik. Itong 2022 pa lang nagbabalikan ang mga customers natin to actually shop again on the retail space. So on the online market, as far as PC Express is concerned, we've developed a full new team last 2020 and ongoing until we have a 40 to 50 man strong online team ready to answer, to give consultations. We do a lot of live streams as well, so we do a lot of live selling from Shopee, Lazada, and even PCS Online. Of course, we have our Facebook Messenger and our Viber community where we actually interact with all of these people. Meron pa nga tayo tawaran portion. Online, tawaran. Sige, pagka gusto mo, try ko kung kaya ko ibigay sa'yo. We also do that. So just to ensure that we actually have what we call, this is a program from PC Express called the Tech for You Advocacy. We want the Filipinos to be learned about digital IT literacy. Gusto natin alam nila yung binibili nila, so we educate them. And from PC offerings, we've always been working with partners to bring the cost down as well. Sabi natin, there are low affordable PCs out in the online marketplace that hindi natin alam kung quality ba yan, hindi natin alam kung pwede or scam yan. So at least with PC Express, you know that we partner with the top brands, and we also always offer them good quality, such as of course, si Nvidia.
Yes.
PC Worx, yes?
Yes,
Thoughts?
yeah, for the past years kasi, Filipino market has already transitioned to doing their shopping online. With PC Worx, we've been in the e-tail industry for the past 4 years now. We are very visible at Lazada, Shopee. I think mayroon mga small e-commerce sites, pero we are very focused on Shopee and Lazada right now, especially with Nvidia and other products that we represent. Like what Sir Jess mentioned, we also test our products. We have a dedicated team. Doon lang, yun lang yung focus nila, e-commerce. Kasi sobrang ang laki ng market eh. And we have a different price range then for e-commerce compared to retail. Kasi mas malaki yung reach namin online. Lahat from, we only have 13 stores currently right now. And with our Lazada, with our Shopee, sobrang, I think, 3, 4 times, 5 times yung laki ng consumer market namin. So we are very focused on that area. We have dedicated team to do the selling, to do the testing, to do the purchasing lahat. From planning, from the ordering up to the delivering of the products. So making sure lang na the products is in good condition. Also, we have dedicated number of items para lang sa e-commerce namin. So, kasi, like for example, for retail, we only have 100 units. For Lazada and Shopee, we have more. We have bigger reach. So, ayun, for e-commerce, it's a really big help for us, especially now na lahat ng Pinoy sobrang into online shopping. So
this is why we always advise everyone to purchase your PC needs on official retail stores.
Also to avoid din yung mga bogus. There's a lot of scammers, there's a lot of frauds out there. So I think na-mention ko kanina, if you want to avail a discounted price and to get, freebies, mas marami rin sa official retail partners like PC Express and PC Worx.
Yeah, and official retail partners also have their warranties. Normally sa mga random stores online, they'll just give you, we're going to do 7 days and that's it. But when you go to an official retail stores or partners, you get more. kumbaga mas aalagaan ka pa after you make a purchase. Because that is very important for gamers. as well.
Aftercare. Tsaka may guaranteed na legit yung product.
Yes. Sayang hard-earned money yun eh. So, di ba? Pag basta-basta yung money.
Sisilit lang ako, just would like to add, both PC Express and PC Worx are actually the official partners of Nvidia for the Nvidia GeForce Flagship store in Lazada and in Shopee.
That's
So,
right.
itong mga GeForce RTX PCs natin and Esports PCs can actually be found in the Nvidia GeForce Lazada and Shopee pages as well. So again, these are the official Nvidia GeForce flagship stores. So yun, talagang sigurado kayo na hindi naloloko ang Pinoy.
Yes. Yeah. Doon tayo sa 2.
To cap it off lang, in terms of dun sa, of course, sa ating online community, sa mga gamers, PC enthusiasts, entry levels, lalong-lalo na, especially sa social media, marami sa GeForce community nagtatanong, nagpapa-advise ano yung pinakabago, sa they also ask for recommendations and whatnot. We make sure from Nvidia GeForce and na yung mga nasa GeForce community sa Facebook, of course, yung mga nandito na yung familiar faces, yung mga nasa community, we encourage them also to buy, just of course, sa mga official channels natin. We give them links, we make sure that they shop safely, they can shop with confidence. Lutang yan, of course, dun sa ating, of course, role ng social media sa Instagram and of course sa Facebook. Lahat ng yan, we do information dissemination, of course, para na rin yung mga updated din yung mga gamers, not just dun sa mga technologies na existing, but also sa mga latest promos, latest campaigns, such as this. So we keep them engaged and we keep them interested in the product through that. So, yung question po, yes, thank you for your question. Yes, sir.
This is for Nvidia team.
Could you introduce yourself?
My name is RV. I'm from Every Tech Ever. So thank you for having me here. My first question is that there are a lot of the features of this video cards are becoming closer and closer in terms of other competitors like ray tracing and some of those. What makes Nvidia a better choice for, and your message to the community that even though there are far better priced graphic like GPUs and other stuff in the market, why we have to choose Nvidia GeForce?
Okay. Yeah, like I said previously, we invented real-time ray tracing on graphics cards. We have AI technologies built into the GPUs. Also, we have GeForce Experience, which is the software side of the GeForce platform, in which in one click, it could update your drivers and optimize your game settings. On the studio side, we have studio drivers to enhance your creative apps. On the gaming laptops, we also have MaxQ, providing you the fastest, thinnest, and quietest gaming laptops. So with all that, we have other technologies which I presented earlier. I believe it's in your press kits. So with that, I think Nvidia, GeForce RTX, and GTX have a lot of technologies to offer both the gamers and creators. Arnold, would you like to add?
On top of that, you said yourself, right?
Esports?
Yeah, there's competitors, we acknowledge that, but you said, because as Jerome said, we pretty much invented the technology, the ray tracing, artificial intelligence combined to improve the rendering, right? So, we're at the bleeding edge. Competitors are not at the bleeding edge, right? We're trailblazing, they follow where we at, maybe look for mistakes in our engineering and all of that, make their own thing. But I think the best thing to remember is if a consumer wants the bleeding edge, then choose green. Because the competitors, first they have to catch up with us, and then they have to pass us. That's the whole challenge. They first have to catch up with us, and then they have to pass us. So yeah, we are at the bleeding edge, and I think that's pretty much it. That's our advantage.
I think that's a wonderful key takeaway. And then last question. I'm very ecstatic about the RDNA 3 upcoming with other brands, but what does Nvidia do to remain competitive in the years to come?
Number one, we listen to our customers, both the gamers and creators. We work with game developers in enhancing, to improve the gaming experience. So from the ground up, we work with game developers in incorporating our GeForce RTX and GTX technologies into the gameplay. And when we launch, you can just update your game drivers and it's very optimized with the latest games or esports titles right now. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. Alright, so I'm pretty sure you guys have more questions. Don't worry, after the program, you feel free to approach our NVIDIA team and they would love to answer your inquiries, right? And now let's go.